Welcome back, everybody, to Tully Television. I want to thank all of you for liking, commenting, sharing, all of that beautiful YouTube stuff. I hope that today is the day that I earn that subscription. I hope so, guys. I hope so. We here try to entertain you guys as much as possible. Maybe bring certain new things to your peripheral that you may not have realized you would want to check out, and also popular stuff too. But today, we're going to be following up the Way of X limited series that I did with this one-shot Onslaught Revelations. Now, in the Way of X storyline that we covered, we seen Kurt and David Haller team together to try to create something to help protect the people of Krakoa, the mutants, I should say, of Krakoa. Kurt was trying to think of some rules that the mutants can think of in a general sense. He had interactions with Xavier, with Magneto. Eventually, David Haller, aka Legion, decided to work with Kurt and some other mutants to try to help police, so to speak, the mutants of Krakoa. And in this issue, they seem to solidify that idea a little bit more, condense it, and realize that them coming together, these band of ragtag mutants, so to speak, to create this makeshift team at the time to save the people of Krakoa from Onslaught, will eventually lead into the Legion of X ongoing story at the moment. But we can't get into that unless we get into this. So, Onslaught Revelations, the name of the issue is Altarpiece, written by Cy Spurrier, artist by Bob Quinn, colorist by Javi Tartagalli, cover artist is Giuseppe Camuncoli and Marte Gracia. Giuseppe, I love that name. Hey, Giuseppe, you know what I mean? The same creative team behind the Way of X story. And as I said, this was... I just want to get this fire out of the way. It's distracting me. And so basically we open up here with Kurt going to Pixie. She's getting invited to be a part of the team that he's trying to come on, trying to form, because Onslaught is coming back. He's explaining to her what some of the issues are and why he feels like he definitely needs her. We also see Fabian Cortez. That's not Fabian Cortez. Here he is. That's David Haller up there. We see Kurt talking to Fabian Cortez and this mutant Lost, who both of them have a prior history together. Fabian had killed the parents of Lost, and in this issue they're going to have a full-on confrontation over that. But we'll see why it was really aggravated into causing problems. But David Haller here is, he's gonna try to keep an eye on things here. But little do we know that Onslaught again is infecting the people's minds and creating them to live a reckless and dangerous lifestyle as he attempts to set up a preventative block for them to be resurrected by like erasing their brain patterns from the files of Krakoa. If I gathered that plot correctly. I think that it was a good idea. I think that bringing Onslaught back is kind of maybe the first, one of the first villains to face off against Krakoa. And I know that, there was other stories going on at this time too. This was over a year ago now, right? I mean, because and there's there's an advertisement for Shang-Chi there. I'm trying to get to where I can see. Maybe it says when it was released, November 2021. So a little over a year ago. I think this was a pretty decent episode. Pretty decent issue. Here we see everyone at some big rave party that's going on. Basically all of Krakoa there. And this is where Onslaught is going to choose to do his attacking. But we realized that once he couldn't get Lost and Fabian and other people to really do what he wanted them to do, that's when he fully exposed himself. I know that came out. Revealed himself. Oh, Onslaught Revelations. He revealed himself to the island of Krakoa, and through positive thinking, and through the power of love. Oh yeah, welcome back. We're gonna play the power of love. Literally through the power of basically love and positivity and working together, do they defeat this menace and save the island of Krakoa, save the mutants of Krakoa. It was definitely an interesting story to follow. It was basically to help bring David Haller, aka Legion, back. Then it was also something to set them up for Nightcrawler and him to lead a team. They also, in this issue, created the altar inside of David's mind so people can come live in that peace and quiet and be able to thoroughly enjoy what it is they're trying to do there, whether it be training, hanging out with your friends, wanting to just go there and chill yourself. That bubble reality inside of David's mind was created because of this story, and the negative spaces around that people try to avoid actively. He created something that people can go to and unwind and feel safe from. So then this buildup of negative pent-up emotion, this pent-up aggression doesn't happen in the future. He feels like maybe if he had some of these things available to him in his life, maybe he wouldn't be so angry, today in his life. But he's trying to really keep things in check. He's keeping his personalities in check. He's keeping his mental illnesses of DID into check as well. But just keeping that together so he can be available for Kurt and his fellow mutants, and to see basically him starting this redemption arc. It was on and off for years, him trying to flip-flop back and forth. He was the whole reason the Age of Apocalypse happened, if we really think about it, back when they were doing Legion quest, and then he went back in the past to try to kill Magneto by accidentally killing Xavier, creating the Age of Apocalypse timeline, which everyone had to go back and fix. Well, Bishop initially. But that's maybe a story for another time. That was an expansive story. But Onslaught Revelation, it sets up Onslaught and the defeat of him from the 5-issue limited series in here. It sets up David and Kurt to start a new team called Legion of X. That's currently up to issue 11. So like I said, a little over a year. Almost 2 years if you consider the limited series, this one shot, and then what they're doing now. It's pretty much like almost 2 years of story of them trying to create this police task force for Krakoa, and I think that's been an interesting ride. Legion of X, I think, has been a decent series overall, but that, again, is a review for another time. I will give this issue an 8 out of 10. I thought the art was fine. I thought the story was fine. It does involve one of my favorite characters, Kurt. I always did like Legion as well. There were so many things that you can do with him. Each personality is a mutant that has powers, so he's basically limitless on what he can do. It's just that he can't control it when necessary, or could control it back then. If you liked Onslaught, if you like Kurt, if you like Legion, check this out. Great issue. That's all I gotta say because I keep going. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you all again for stopping by. I hope that I have earned your subscription today. And if so, you hit that red subscribe bar down below. Smash that like button. And until next time, peace, Snookums.